So I'm not sure if this is going to come out properly. The light's a bit difficult. It's a very bright sunny day today and the sun's sort of gone down a bit, so this is in the shade. So I just wanted to try and show you how my grafts are coming along. So you can see with this one there's a little bit of a shoot just below where the graft join is, and then the shoots above seem to be coming properly. You have to be careful actually not to touch these because you can damage the join very easily, which is why I've got these buckets here to kind of protect and stop the cats jumping on. So there's another one here. You see it's got quite a nice little leaf coming just at the top here. So they definitely still appear to be alive, which is good. This one here, this one is one that's healed already from a previous year grafting, and you can see the leaves are coming out on it, but it's had some bird damage. So just sort of here, I don't know if you can see in the light there, the bud has actually been pecked out. The uppermost bud has been pecked by a little bird, and the leaves also have been eaten. So that often happens because just when they're coming out, just when they, it's funny actually, the varieties that you tend to graft onto trees, the birds are often more fond of. I guess they're perhaps a more novel flavour of leaf or something. They often seem to go for them. So just one of those annoying little things really. So here's another one. This one's very high up graft, which is not what you normally do, but something I'm playing around with. So you can see a leaf here that's coming. That's also got bird damage. And then up here, I don't know if you can see, the light's a bit funny here. Maybe you can see on the top there, there's a bud. It looks like it's about to burst. So, as well as the birds pecking them, I've also noticed the odd aphid on them. So, I've got a solution to that, which is these ivy leaves. If you chop and boil them up, you get a kind of soapy solution, which you can spray on. So, I'll do that in a minute. And then finally, yeah, I just mentioned all these bins and things I've got here. So these bags that I've got in here, these are actually supposed to be biodegradable. Here we are, 100% degradable, EPI global. So they came with salad in them originally, but I found they're very slow to degrade. These have been here all winter and are pretty much still plastic. So I've been using them on the top of compost. So there's something else that's supposed to be biodegradable in there. So what I'm doing is I want to have a lot more pots, grow a lot more stuff in pots, and so I need compost for that. So I've been putting garden waste in these bins, and then I've got them secured to this here so that they don't damage my little grafts that I've done. But also it means that as the worms create the compost, the goodness will sink down, a lot of the liquid. So in like a wormery, you normally have a liquid collection place at the bottom, but in this case it's all going down into the ground to help the tree that I've messed around with so much. And so I've got another one here. So this is just a big pot. Again, I've got some plastic bag. So the sack, often the sacks which get holes in them and which aren't any good anymore, I just use for waterproofing on the top. And this is my bug spray. I'm going to spray the aphids with. And then yeah, these trays were just outside a shop. So they did have like vegetables and things in them, and I'm just trying to experimenting with stacking compost. So yeah, rather than making a whole load of compost in a big area, I'm just experimenting with doing smaller amounts sort of around the garden, so where I want to try and feed particular plants. So I won't be able to get the temperature up really that you want for compost, but hey, I'm just playing around with it and see what happens. Right, I think that's all for now.